Her son Travis is accused of killing her, and today a judge ruled on whether he is actually competent enough to stand trial.
In 2017, two men saw the world as we know it collapsing and formed a partnership that took the internet by storm. They continue that fight today against the masses and elites that brainwash us every day by not taking any of it seriously.
He's lisping! He's Pakistani!
You're right, her husband wasn't fucking her because he was on some chatterbait site with fucking balloon tits. Yep. So she took it out on fucking Rover.
And what happened was she saw him online one day chatting with somebody doing puppy play.
Oh,
she's like, that's it.
No, you're right.
These dogs are gonna pay.
So that's why she wants to criminalize all furry cons, which is the only thing I agree with.
And I'm sorry, you're asking for privacy. I'm the one who went to bed, woke up today, and you and your husband, Ball Gag McGee's fucking pictures are all over splattered in front of my timeline.
And some Mexican women hit the wall when a coyote shoves them into one.
Is it because they drew a tunnel? Oh, a different type of coyote. Sorry. I was thinking of the Looney Tune.
What do you think that coyote was trying to do to that sexy roadrunner?
Oh, God, it makes sense.
Trying to sell his body.
Sexy roadrunner.
Yes.
They don't roadrunners. There's not much meat on the bones.
Stupid sexy roadrunner. There's some asshole in CNN in the back goes, you know, I have an idea. Joe Rogan is kicking our ass. Theo Von's destroying us. All these podcasters are fucking killing us.
You know what I figured out? Everyone loves Joe Rogan. You know why?
Why is that?
Because he does his show from his office. What?
Mersh.
And I still mean this to this day. I want to be able to get GHB. It was a wonder drug. And then all of a sudden, whoa, we can't have that at GNC anymore.
Royce.
I was a bully in high school, so this job was really easy for me to transition into. Just because Iranian women can't have OnlyFans doesn't mean that I want to pay for interceptor missiles. Like, you know, those things should never be connected.
Saving civilization one dick joke and Simpsons reference at a time. Here they are, Mersh and Royce.
Right.
Sorry, Mersh, there's another earthquake. There's an aftershock going on here.
Right. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Revenge of the Sis. Hi, everybody. I'm feeling a little better. I think those
those things are lifesavers. The Pepsids are lifesavers when you have heartburn. I get heartburn plenty.
I don't even know if it was heartburn or gas or
Same
something.
thing.
I don't know. Something's
Same thing.
going on in my stomach today.
It'll
I was dying. But welcome to the show, everybody. Hi.
You know what, Mersh? You slept through the earthquake and you got shook up inside because there was an earthquake today.
Right, the totally natural earthquake in Cuba, a place known for its earthquakes.
Cuba has had earthquakes before. There was the Bay of Pigs one. There was
Exactly.
But speaking of Bay of Pigs, they actually did say what happened. They felt that this is what happened. Did you feel that earthquake like Tremor Rattly Orlando?
Oh, that makes sense.
What it was. Yeah, there it is. There it was.
That's really funny. Wait, did they post this?
No, I posted it.
I thought maybe they posted it like,
I took the news story and just put it over their photo.
That's hilarious.
But no, apparently there's you could feel the aftershocks all the way in Orlando. There was a 6.1 earthquake in Cuba that we felt here. And you know what's a crazy coincidence about that? It's the next place we want to take over. Isn't that wild? Like, wow, dude. The one thing we don't have, because Virgie, if nukes aren't real, neither are earthquake machines, bud. You can't live in both worlds. Okay?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess you can do whatever you
I
want.
guess
You're right.
he can technically make everything up as he goes along.
Okay, yes, that's his signature. That's his signature style, and that's fine.
Well, I've never made up anything as I go along. Just like that one time that, like, I fucking, you know.
That one time you couldn't improv? Yeah, I remember
that one
Yeah,
time.
that one time
I remember that.
I'm sorry. Fuck all you guys. Fuck you.
Okay, that's my fault for bringing you up. I shouldn't have mentioned your name. So anyway, this.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
All right, let's see. What the fuck? Why is it? Oh, it's muted. That's my fault. Here we go.
We are pleased as well to be joined this afternoon by Will Ulrich from the who is the warning coordination meteorologist with the National Weather Service out of Melbourne. He's joining us live right now via Zoom. Will, are you able to hear me there?
Oh my God,
well,
this is the news.
We appreciate you joining us this afternoon here on Fox 35 News Plus. First, talk with us about what we know, what we're learning about this earthquake off the coast of Cuba this afternoon.
Yeah, pretty rare event for us here.
Yeah, it was directly only in Raul Castro's house. It was just right underneath his house. And
is anyone buying this?
Of course not, dude. This is all of this is something else. Everything is something else.
State of Florida, right, to feel some light shaking associated with an earthquake in the Gulf or in the Atlantic. There's, but a couple.
That's why Michael J. Fox lives in L.A. because earthquakes the only time he feels normal. That
it
or
balances out,
or
it
like
balances
a
out.
choppy cruise ship, I guess.
Instances over the past 10 years or so where we've seen these earthquakes take place either to our west or to our east. But this one was a more significant event with a 6.1 near the western tip of Cuba. Obviously, as the USGS gets more data, they may refine that value.
There was also an earthquake in the Philippines today, too, I believe.
Wouldn't expect it to change too much off of the 6.1 because they are trained to look at all of the data that comes with it.
Oh, great. We're invading the Philippines, too?
Information so far that we're seeing and that the USGS is seeing suggests that
we need more cruise ship workers, dude. What are we going to get them if not the Philippines?
True.
Now, the 6.0 earthquake did take place out in the open waters of the Gulf of America with about a 10.
Hell yeah, Gulf of America. At least we're still saying that. Look, Trump did a lot of bad stuff, but I do like Gulf of America. It hits better. It just does.
It's like Trump did a lot of bad stuff. He also did this bad thing.
He also did this bad thing,
cool.
too, which was cool.
Kilometer depth, so it was a little bit deeper in the waters there of the Gulf. And so because of that, we did see some light shaking across the state all the way up and down the entire peninsula.
Yep.
Some reports of weak to light shaking. No significant reports of damage or anything like that, but still certainly a fun and exciting afternoon for some.
Are you kidding me? I went to open my soda and it got everywhere.
Who aren't used to feeling this type of event here in Central Florida.
Yeah, Will, I mean, we've gotten emails from so many folks say, I didn't know what it was at first, but, because I've never experienced something like this. How rare is something like that for us to feel, specifically here in Central Florida?
Sure. Looking back at some of the guidance that we have here at the National Weather.
Okay, I don't care. We're fine. Anyway, weather guys never get to talk too much unless there's a hurricane. So whenever they do,
yeah, they get real into it.
Oh, today on Pride in Pride Month, I got Hunter Biden to say the F slur. So yeah, I basically said
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it. A couple of days ago on Twitter, I just said because I've been watching these videos and we've been watching these videos of all these so-called right-wingers glazing Hunter Biden because he does stuff that's kind of cringe, but since he's doing it, everyone's saying he's super based.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So I said, hey guys, don't forget it. Hunter Biden is still a meth-headed F slur. That was it. It was stupid. It was throwaway. I didn't care because I was just watching a video of someone else just fucking glazing him. And then he corrected me. He replied and he said that something to the effect of to correct me that he's a crackhead, not a meth head.
For the record. And
something that he is an F slur and he wants to have sex with me because of my oily muscles. To that effect, it wasn't nothing crazy, but it's so fucking
kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, no, it is. Well, there it is. Someone posted it in the chat. There it is. But yeah, it was funny because the main point of all this is everyone's the other couple things. Yeah, it got a lot of views. It was trending. This was trending today. Him doing this was trending today. And I was actually astonished because look, I've taken plenty of L's before, do not get me wrong, and I'm pretty upfront with it. I've been pretty hard, but this was one of those where I was like, am I going crazy? This,
yeah, I don't know what that's like taking L's.
No, not you, but people that aren't. I'm sorry, Marsh.
It's foreign to me.
People that aren't Adonis-like winners.
I feel like shit when I see it happen to people because I'm like, I don't know what that is.
You know what you feel inside? That's guilt. That's why you had that acid reflux.
Survivor's guilt.
It's survivor's guilt because you don't know what it's like to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
No clue. But it's funny that they're trying to make him look cool and make it forget that he is a crackhead. And by the way, once a crackhead, always a crackhead. Secondly, can I bring something up? Virgie, can I ask you a question? Because you're the drug expert here. Yeah. Crackheads, okay?
Uh-huh.
Do they normally just stop at crack?
Yeah, actually, to be honest with you.
Oh, really? Crack's a pretty satisfying drug.
Okay.
Once you're into that.
Most hard drug users, once you get up into, meth, heroin, shit like that, you know what I mean? Most people just kind of, they they pick their poison and settle in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't really like when you have fucking like a heroin addiction or a crack addiction, you don't really have a lot of money to spend on other drugs.
Yeah, you're not really dabbling in other things.
Yeah, and like a lot of times, like fucking with withdrawals and shit. Like for me personally, every time I do coke, it feels like I'm withdrawing for like 2 days. Like fucking so yeah. No, they don't.
Every time I do coke, I'm like, I'm sure it doesn't have. I hope it doesn't have baby laxative, and then I'm in the toilet because it had baby
Yup.
laxative, and then I'm shitting. Because all drugs are fake and gay now too. But whatever. I mean, look, the funny part for me is like all the people that are attacking me are acting like screaming world star basically. Like I got owned. I'm like, he hit on me. He admitted that he's a crackhead. Like I don't know.
Maybe smoke some crack with him. Let him give
think
you
I
a
should
foot
smoke
job.
some crack with him?
Yeah, let him give you a foot job.
Hunter Biden isn't cool, guys. Like, I mean, I don't know what you guys want. Owning that you're a crackhead does it buy you cool points? Like, that's a new one for me, right? Owning that you're a crackhead.
Also, isn't there like some weird shit with his niece and stuff? There's a lot going
There's
on.
a lot of stuff. That pedo Pete in his phone. Remember that? There's a lot of stuff with him that at this point it's like I don't really like if you're standing right now for fucking Hunter Biden, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, pal. And that's the other thing. So a lot of people, their immediate reaction, of course, is like, yeah, well, Trump's a pedophile. I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't care. Like, guys, I don't think you fucking understand. This isn't a MAGA thing anymore. I hate all these people. People were calling Hunter Biden an oligarch class or whatever, and he's saying, oh, yeah, me, and he showed a picture of him with the fucking crack picture, like he's Joe Everyman. It's like, hey, you know what other crackheads don't get? A retroactive pardon.
Yes.
So you are part of the elite.
A pardon for life.
You are part of the fucking ruling class, asshole. You don't get a pardon for life retroactively for everything you've ever done since 2015.
That's kind of awesome, though.
Oh, it's cool. Look, man, I'm not saying it's not cool. But you also can't do that and then try to be Joe Everyman crack smoker, But I did get hit on by a president's son. Not many people can say that.
That is true.
Not many people can say that. And speaking of the president, did you see this shit? Did you see him walk out on this interview?
Yeah. And I saw Eric Daugherty go, wow, what a Chad.
I know, I saw that too. And I was like, what do you mean a Chad?
Left that dumb bitch sitting there like an asshole.
So this is a patented ROTC hate situation because I hate her too. So there's a lot of stuff she says that's retarded, but then Trump just straight up lies. So let's play a little bit of it.
This $1.8 billion so-called anti-weaponization fund, it was going to compensate people who say the federal government weaponized the legal system against them. It's been blocked by the courts, met with opposition from Republicans
and Democrats
in Congress and Democrats.
Excuse me, mostly Democrats.
Mostly
some
Democrats and some Republicans.
Some, very few Republicans.
Just to be very
And I'm going to primary their ass for not agreeing with me.
clear, are you backing off the fund completely as your acting attorney general?
Sorry, Valeyard goes, Ronald Reagan Jr. hits on a lot of dudes. Don't get a big head, Royce. Okay, fair enough. I will apologize. I forgot about him.
Todd Blanche has said, or are you looking for another avenue to revive
So
the
let me
fund?
explain what the fund is. People have been hurt so badly by radical left lunatics.
On paper, there's so many things that sound great. The problem is when they ask directly, it's like, well, will your family be able to, or you be able to pull from this fund? They didn't answer it.
No, of course.
Because I'm not saying, look, do I think that the J6ers should get some sort of fucking compensation? Absolutely. 100%. But do we really think this is where this is going to go?
No.
Come on, guys. We know this fucking game. We just know it too well.
That worked for the Biden administration and Sleepy Joe. They're vicious, they're violent, what they did to people. And of course, they went after me more than anybody else. They raided Mar-a-Lago and all the other things. But people have been badly hurt. They've committed suicide. They've lost their jobs. They've lost their families. They've lost their wives. They've lost everything. They've lost everything.
But Thomas Massey lost his job and his wife, and you seem to not give a fuck about that guy.
Joe Kent.
Hey, are we going to start a fucking Massey fund?
Tulsi
Gabbard. Joe, there you go. You gave Tulsi Gabbard's husband's cancer, some people are saying. Is that true?
Yeah,
I don't
some
know.
guy that I met said.
Some guy that I met said that. 100% true.
over a fake weaponization of government. Now,
So
let
are
me
you
just tell
looking for a
you.
way to
Why are they? Can I have another question? Why are they doing this interview in a fucking barn?
Yeah, it's a little. I'm sure it has something to do with our farmers and agriculture. And
I think it was in Wisconsin.
Building back America, whatever the fuck.
revive it?
Well, look, if it was up to me, I'd pay them the kind of money that they deserve. People have been destroyed.
Mr. Trump, question. Let's say there's some couple knucklehead podcast hosts that were over at some sort of a rally, and the SPLC decided to make our lives difficult, to make us very unemployable.
Made them. This is hypothetical.
I apologize. They're non-binary. Made them.
Made they them.
Unemployable. So let's say that happened. Would those very handsome gentlemen be able to, I'm assuming they're handsome gentlemen, be able to get money from this fund? Because then I will turn around immediately and go, give this guy this fund. All right? Because I'm taking it. I'm not going to have morals like I did with that PPP loan thing. I will not.
Sir.
I ain't doing it. We're so stupid.
Lives have been
We
destroyed.
really are dumb.
Many
Oh, look at me. I'm going to have principles.
Yeah, so then next time.
suicides. Think of it. People have committed suicide because a bunch of thugs went after them.
You don't-
So, me personally, I think the weaponization fund is a great idea, and so do many other Republicans. You have to.
Okay.
What is going on?
It's
with this?
raining outside, and they're
That's what it
they're
is.
one of those sheet metal
The tin,
things.
yeah, the tin.
Oh God! Oh, this makes us funnier. This actually makes it funnier.
Get it approved. If they get it approved, that's great. If they don't get it approved, I'd be disappointed.
All right, we're going to motor through this.
We're gonna motorboat through this. This. Okay. Let me get to the that one. There's a few, so I want to make sure I got. Did you see the one where he said he never promised no wars? Where he was like, "Why do you
What?
think?" Yeah. Hey, Virgie, can you give me that one? So
Yeah, I got you.
it's Trump saying that he never promised that he would not that he wouldn't that he would do no wars.
One
I'll play
of
this
your
while you hear that one.
consistent campaign promises was no
Oh,
new
here it is. Forget it. I got it.
wars, going all the way back to 2015. Did you break that promise to the American people?
I had to stop a country.
But this is a new war. That was not the question, sir.
Powerful, very dangerous country from having a nuclear weapon because they'd use it. They'd blow up the world. They'd blow up the Middle East. They'd blow up Israel. They'd come here. They'd blow up Europe.
I've been hearing that they're like 2 weeks away from a nuke since I was like 15.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just really difficult to hear this anymore.
They're nuts, okay? They're crazy people. I deal with them. And very high-strung people.
Yeah. They're the high-strung one. The guy who's about to walk off an interview.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh
my God.
Did this guy
Oh my God.
just call this
Anybody
guy who
else?
works with
Anybody
Israelis.
else high-strung?
No, this guy works with Israelis and he's calling Iranians high-strung.
That's a very good point.
My guy, you can't even like set off a firecracker out over there. Fucking
Bro, high-strung. Go to the. You watch those videos from the Diamond District. The Jews, that's high-strung.
Yeah.
They're always like yelling. They're friends, but they're yelling at each other, trying to Jew each other down on a necklace or something. Those guys
what
are
about
nuts.
a Japanese fish market?
Oh my
They go
God!
very
There's another one
high-strung.
screaming at each other.
Crazy. And get along with them. I like them. But you don't want to let them have a nuclear weapon.
I do now. Actually, at this point, you've been warning for it so long. At least maybe they could
I
finally
want
get
them
over
to
it.
have all the nukes.
And I'm doing the world a service, but I'm doing our country a service. It's America first. I'm doing our country a service.
Jesus,
Nice
that
rain.
It is raining hard. Okay.
But the answer is
President, in your first term, you held to that promise,
Oh no! Here it is.
saying you didn't break your promise.
Here you go.
So you're saying you didn't break your promise, and yet, Mr. President, in your first term, you held to that promise, and it was so fundamental to who you were as a candidate to a first-term president. What changed? Because you insisted no new
Look,
wars.
First of all, I didn't guarantee no war. Why would I have built the strongest military in the world? I built up.
You literally said over and over and over again, no new wars.
Our military, I inherited a terrible military. We had no equipment, we had nothing. I built a tremendous military. Biden gave a lot of it away, but it's still a relatively small portion compared to what I built.
But you said it over and over again, Mr.
Why would I
President?
build a military? Now, I didn't want to use this, but I'm doing you and everybody else a big favor.
I don't know. When I go to the gas pump, I go, man, I really hate this favor you keep doing for me.
Yeah, would you stop doing me
Can you
favors?
please stop doing favors?
In the midst of the greatest stock market in history, in the midst of the most successful country, because as you know, in the last term, we were a dead country, Kristen. I know you're a big liberal or a big progressive.
No,
But
I'm
we
just
were
a journalist.
dead country. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And at the all-time hottest point, which is probably now.
No, it's not, dude. The Bitcoin's, the crypto's fucking crashed.
You saw the stock market crater.
Yeah, and so does the stock market. And by the way, even if the stock market's humming, people are not happy, dude. Go fucking talk to people. Mersh, I was at my gym today, and I was talking to this, I don't want to say his name, but I was talking to this dude at the gym. Zoomer kid who I know, black dude, really nice, and he enlisted into the Navy, I want to say. It was a couple years ago. Super excited. He's like a military kid, military family, like very respectful, really cool, whatever, dude. And he's always in the gym powerlifting. So I hadn't seen him in a while because he's always in different bases now. And he was over here on a break, and he comes by the gym, and I see him. I go, hey, man, what's up? And he's like, I'm about to get fucking deployed. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, I'm about to be fucking deployed. He goes, they just told me now, they gave me like 4 days, and I have to leave. And he goes, guys over there are doing like 8-month stints. And he said that, he goes, and they're fucking lying. He tells me, he goes, they're fucking lying. He goes, he goes, do you know that basically the damage they did at the Saudi Arabia base, they're not showing you how much they fucked that base up. And I go, where are you going to be stationed? He goes, the Saudi Arabia base. And he's like, I'm like, damn, dude. He's like, dude, he goes, and they're lying about that. He goes, we fucking hate it, you know. And he was talking about how much they fucking hate. But this kid's a based kid, by the way. He's not, you know, he's not like a fucking lefty or anything. He's a military guy. And he was like, they're fucking lying. They're lying about the numbers. They're lying about the casualties. They're lying about everything. They're not fucking telling you what's really going on. And I go, how's morale? He goes, there's no morale. He goes, we don't know why we're doing this. And he goes, we talk to each other. You know, we do this. And they were telling him, hey, we need volunteers. He goes, do you want to be a guy that, like, you know, refills a fucking tank while it's moving? And he goes, do I have to? They go, no. He goes, would I get paid more? He goes, no. He goes, then no, I'm not. Why would I do that? No, I'm not doing that. His mom is obviously crying and losing her mind. And this, one of the people that I was talking about on Friday's show or Thursday's show, where it's like, these people see Trump's first term, they're going to go into the military going like, hell yeah, man, no new wars, at least for 4. Dude, I get through 4 years, then I get to 5, then I go, then I'm out, boom, I'm out, no problem.
Yeah, except womp womp.
And now this happens to them, you know, and he says it's really, really fucking bad. He says, Hegseth also, like, you know, when you put on your dog tag your religion, you know, like they always do that because you put on your body or whatever. Hegseth like brought down the 140 religions they had to like 10. And he says, on some people's name tags or religion now says other. I'm being serious. He says other.
That's hilarious.
I know. I was like, damn, dude. So yeah, suffice to say that, you know, kids like that, man, they're not happy. They're not fucking happy. They're mad at boomers. They're fucking really mad at boomers.
Good.
Yeah, really mad at boomers.
Or not. You just had all brand new stock market records today.
Oh my God, with
but
this shit.
At the hottest point in the history of our country, I took Scott, Howard, I took Pete, I took everybody into a room. I said, I have to do this country, this world, the Middle East, Israel, everybody a favor. You have Iran. They're going to have a nuclear weapon. Barack Hussein Obama signed the
Barack Hussein Obama.
Anytime I hear that, it's that boomer.
You gotta remind people that he's foreign.
It's that. That's what it is. It's really like old WWE mentality, you know, like the Iron Sheik. You have to remind people that it's Barack Hussein. Bro, I hate Obama. He started the fucking race war, but also that was like 3 presidents ago. I don't care anymore.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
JCPOA, it was a horrible deal. Horrible deal. Listen to me.
Listen to me.
It was a horrible deal. It was a path to them getting a nuclear weapon. They were very close to having a nuclear weapon. I terminated the deal. Wait.
Wait for it. Remember, he said he said he never promised. Where's the walk-off? Here it is.
State and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging the votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote in California.
Just like you.
By the way, he's right about he is right about the voting thing. They stole that election from Spencer Pratt. They took it from him. And, Sam Tripoli brought up a really great point. Because a lot of the liberals they take days sometimes to count these votes. It goes, that's really because in the Newsom recall race, they did it in one day. The whole state. So shut the fuck up. We know what happened. Look, this is another 100% case
where they just jacked
it.
They
just jacked it because you don't need voter ID laws don't matter, so there's no way to stop it. They know that. They just dump a bunch of votes. And California has one of those weird jumbled primaries where instead of it being a Republican and a Democrat, it's just whoever's there.
Yeah, just the whole list of people,
and they
you pick 9 of them.
Yeah, they do it on purpose. That way fucking lefties always win.
Crooked. Your press is crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked.
Mark Levin calls it Meet the Depressed.
Fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
Really?
Let's
Well,
continue.
you play right into their hands.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid.
Yeah.
This is going great.
I literally made this interview, but I made the background "This is fine."
Oh yeah,
because that's what's going on here, guy. This is not the look. You saw him. He's been yelling at Bibi. You saw today his tweets. He told Bibi that not to fire anymore, and he's going to listen to him. We're not doing this. There's going to be a peace deal, okay?
Right. Let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling.
He also steps on the microphone.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
Okay. See why it's a hate situation, though?
To be fair, nobody wants to go all the way to Wisconsin.
I get it, but it's like a 2-hour flight from D.C. Chill the fuck out, okay? And you flew business class.
I've sat
traveled
in the rain
all. I know.
I mean, I kind of feel like this could have been a Zoom call. I don't know why you traveled there, I saw a shirt that said this meeting could have been a fist fight.
Okay, that's
funny. And that would make me laugh really hard.
Sat in the rain with you for an hour, on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time.
But you're in a building. You're not standing outside in the rain either, okay?
You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr.
A country can never be great with a dishonest press.
Or a dishonest president.
Yeah.
You said you fucking kept telling us no new wars. You ran on it. You said you were going to drain the swamp and you endorsed Lindsey Graham. Dude, I get it, man. You're feeling good, but that's why they're trying to commingle the Israel and the America fucking army, because what's going to happen when the boomers go bye-bye, they need to have a foothold somehow because they're not. The popular support's gone, by the way. There's no popular support for this.
Traveled all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
Crunch.
Ah, fuck.
Amazing.
That's what we're dealing with, man. Okay. So this one.
People who are very pro-Israel, like Levin, like the folks over at Commentary Magazine, who for a very long time now have been trying to conflate anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. And then a debate unfolded about what is anti-Zionism? Because many of us thought it was, do you believe that Israel, is a country, like they deserve to have a place to live? It's kind of morphed.
No, but that statement is dead on arrival for any country. Does Israel deserve? Nobody deserves a country.
No.
You get a country, you earn a country, you colonize a country, and then you try to keep the country.
You try to maintain a country.
You maintain a country. Have these people not played SimCity? Do they not understand how this works? This whole Israel doesn't have a right to exist? Sure. But to maybe change a little quote that somebody else says, if they can keep it.
Yes.
I kind of feel like we can't just be take our military away and then they attack us. We'll be we have a right to exist. We kind of don't. We were pretty stupid, weren't we? The Native Americans have a right to exist. Yeah, in casinos, in North Dakota.
In their fucking reservations.
Yeah, okay.
Into more they have a biblical right to your support for whatever portion of the Middle East they want to occupy. And if you define it that way, which I think Tucker does, more and more people are well, I'm out. I'm not saying that. They don't have a right to dominate the Middle East, and they don't have a right to be in those particular borders any more than the United States has a right to be in its particular borders. Over the course of hundreds of years, these things change. There's not a biblical right that I need to support as a Christian. But it has been the most ardently pro-Israel people, like the Commentary Magazine people, like Mark Levin, who have been trying to intentionally make that conflation. And it's just not true. You go on your show regularly and criticize your government and the United States. I do the same. I mean,
Yeah, like your government, for example, like the Sikh guy just like stabbed the kid and then the cops handcuffed the kid and then he bled out and died.
Well, that kid was obviously a danger.
You're right.
You don't
I
want
heard he was
bleeding all over
racist. I heard he
everybody.
was racist.
if you counted up all the criticisms I've had of obviously the Joe Biden administration, the Obama administration, but also the Trump administrations, we'd be here for months. But I can't do the same against Bibi Netanyahu. I can't do the same against Israel because I'm a Christian or because it makes me an anti-Semite, thinking people know that's...
They're terrified that word doesn't hurt anymore.
No, it doesn't have the same
hurt.
bite.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
a lie, and it makes them recoil.
Yeah, and I think the people like Mark Levin who, starting that clip that I show with, people are trying to blame the Jews. They're not. I mean, look, there are some people out there who are genuinely anti-Semitic who will definitely blame the Jews for everything and hate Jewish people. Of course they are.
No, I hate people that are like that too. See, when people that go extreme and blame every bad thing that's happened on their life on Jews, that is an annoying trait to have. That is an annoying trait to have, okay? Your wife didn't leave you because of the Jews. She left you because you cheated on her. With a Jewish guy. But still. All right, so maybe in that one particular case.
That genuine anti-Semitic.
But I wouldn't have cheated on her if the Jews didn't make me sit and watch porn and jerk off
You're right.
all the
You're
time.
right. No, I forgot about that. You should go to
The
one of the
Goon-Rays.
You should go to one of those camps where like the dudes take off their shirts and scream at you that you're not man enough or whatever.
Right. But the people he's alluding to in that rant of his are actually people who've criticized the Israeli government, and people like Ben-Gvir, whose wife gives him a birthday cake for his 50th birthday only 2 days ago.
Oh, that's the other thing. My buddy that's out there, he was saying, and at the base, you got all the bases, there's always an IDF guy there. And he goes, I saw a woman that had the temple patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't care. They do Israel project, they'll have them. They don't care.
Which has a golden noose on it. And they celebrate this. This is psychopathic behavior. And I've been pointing this out about
disgusting.
Smotrich and Ben-Gvir for a while. For those who are not as up to speed with the history of what happened here, Netanyahu only got back into power by getting into bed with some extremely dark individuals like Smotrich.
Black guys? A sexual T-Rex on Local says, let's not forget, Royce, that the whole interaction basically boils down to you mogging Hunter Biden and him openly murring. We got Sweaty Zeus. You're all the right-wingers trying to normalize Hunter conveniently leave out him abusing his underage niece. Yep.
I brought that up.
Gamma Catch, you know how we fix this? We all work together to get Mersh some Laura Loomer body pillows. Maybe he'll get even more than one. Sweaty Zeus, hey, bud, you aren't stupid. They're now prosecuting for taking the PPP loans fraudulently and clawing back funds. Okay, so we're good. We did it because we're principled. Burian Viking, as has been stated in the past multiple times, doesn't Pakistan have nukes they could just give to Iran? Yeah. But then we would sanction the shit out of them. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be sanctioned. You might make more money like Russia did.
The YouTube side has some. Follow Ludo for 5 said, I heard a guy say, fuck the tiny hat crowd. And I'm like, yes, screw the Shriners and their circus.
I agree.
And then Follow Ludo for 2 said, give a Shriner a shiner. I like that. That's a good campaign.
That's a good one. I like that.
James Grant for 2, the whole right-wing sphere loves the NBC thing.
Yep. So this is... So you remember when Dave Rubin did that surrounded thing that we played the clip of where it was...
like all the debate.
The Jubilee thing or whatever? Okay. Watch how he portrays himself. Get ready.
Bro.
Get ready. For Mersh, in the movies, I believe they call this the hero's journey. Okay?
Do you have the too
Wait.
lazy to try thing?
You send it to me. I'll check it out. But let's play this.
Okay, I got you.
I honestly believe several of them would have killed me if given the opportunity.
That's
Truly,
not
and
me,
you,
that's
you
them.
all know my
Whoever edited this added the music.
No, but I'm just looking at you because of what he said. They wanted to kill you.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe several of
What's
them would have killed
hilarious
me if
is they
given
were
the
all
opportunity.
very polite.
Yeah. They would have killed me if given the opportunity. Do you hear him?
truly. And you all know my guy Joey, who works for me, and he said to me after, he said, Dave, I made a choice halfway through that if one of them was going to attack you, I was going to get involved. Because that's the level of tension. Like, I could feel the daggers coming at me. The ones that, mostly they had horrible scowls on their faces, but the ones that smiled at me actually seemed like the most dangerous because they were like Joker smiles.
This is, what are you, a child?
Bro.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, you buy children.
He buys children. Yeah, he does. He buys children.
Joker smiles.
And the weird... You know, Dave Smith had commented something on him, you know, making fun of him. He goes, wow, that's really bad. And then I sent him his stand-up from the hot gay comics that he did. And he goes, yikes. I go, you've never seen that? He goes, no. I'm like, well, have some fun.
Yeah.
Like Joker smiles.
And the weird Joker smiles, it was so distracting and so unpleasant. You can't have discourse.
What are you talking about?
The Joker smiles.
I don't know how you pulled it off.
Guys, you're just debating people. This is not a scary thing.
You know, truly,
you know, a lot of people call me a hero, and I'll accept that. You know, like a lot of people
Ruben is such a joke.
It's just like, you know, was sitting there, dude, and it's like at any point one of them could have had one of those shanks, you know, like the Beat It video or something, and then I'm gonna be fucked. You know, I can't do that. And then I have a husband at home who's waiting back with my 2 children that I bought.
My 2 boys that I purchased.
I purchased these children. I rented a womb like it was an Airbnb, and then I bought the babies.
No, truly, to sit around 20 people that have nothing but hatred for you, like there wasn't even I tried my best. I kind of didn't want to do it because I've just been through enough.
Yeah, Dave, I've done that. We've been at Rumble headquarters several times. We've been around 20 people that fucking hate us.
Yeah.
All right? And a lot of them do have
fun.
Joker smiles.
And they do smile, yeah.
Yeah, so what? Big deal.
Versions of the internet and dealt with the hate and the whatever. My team really wanted me to do it. I was like, you know what? I'll
Scoob in the chat says, this guy seems gay.
A little bit.
I'll do it, whatever. It's not a big deal. I tried to say, I'll show you a little respect to start this thing. They offered nothing. For 2 hours and 55 minutes, I think I did a very nice job. I did have one blit moment where I kind of blanked on something, and I fully grant that.
Dude, you took 17 L's. What are you talking about?
The thing he's talking about that he blanked on.
So what's the main metric?
Was him being asked? Actually, it's this right
Here
here.
you go.
Never mind. Go ahead and play it.
He made better off?
What?
What's the main metric that he made better off? GDP, unemployment, inflation? Do you have any idea?
Listen.
Well, reviews of the episode of...
Can I
The
say...
thing he blinked on.
Can I say that I don't even like... I hate Dave Rubin and this and that, but if you're... do you have an answer that you could eat? I don't know. Look. How did you... If you're there, you do the basic Fox News talking point. Here's what you say. Name one metric where Trump has made better. Illegal border crossings are down. That's it. You use that talking point. It's stupid, whatever, but there you go. How did you not even use that one?
No.
Is that only that he's fucking broke? How do you not have that?
Well, reviews of the episode of Not Being Kind, conservative pundit Dave Rubin, branded a complete imbecile, reported the UK's independent newspaper. MAGA host mocked after failing to name any of Trump's achievements, said the Daily Beast. Commentator Mehdi Hassan declared it's official. Dave Rubin is the dumbest man in right-wing media.
Yes.
Glenn Greenwald,
Yes.
meanwhile, said it's not news that Dave Rubin is one of the dumbest people in media.
Dude, everyone's dunking on him.
There.
All right, so Dave Rubin has been completely humiliating himself basically his whole career, but especially recently. For some reason, he decided to do this 1 versus 20. Tim thought it was unfair for them to even do this debate. I mean, he almost acts like it was a setup, but Dave chose
It's
to
not
do
a
this.
setup. They're telling you it's going to be 20 people. It's an in-the show.
He thought this was going to go well for him. So he's either completely delusional or he's just desperate. But it's
For comedy purposes, I hope Dave never loses the confidence to debate.
getting sad at this point. Not even Dave's friends in politics can defend this. The best they can do is just be like, guys, come on. We all know Dave is bad at this. Of course, he's going to embarrass himself.
See, this is why I don't like people like Parker. First of all, the dude's famous for debating people who aren't good at debating. Now, in this instance, I don't know that Dave Rubin's a debater. He's a guy with opinions. I would argue that I have better answers than Dave has in this regard.
No,
This is
Dave
why I'm not.
tried to do the fucking Steven Crowder, fucking Charlie Kirk
Yep.
thing. Dave tried to
Yeah,
do
he
that.
failed at it.
He got fucking bodied.
I think it's mogged.
Oh yeah, mogged now.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Excuse me.
Okay, we're looks maxing, dude.
Not a fan of this stuff. I don't
Make sure you say the right word because it's not you spike my cortisol levels, dude.
debate people who are stupid. We don't intentionally bring on people who are bad at this stuff so that I
You brought on Brian Shapiro.
Yeah, specifically because he's bad.
What are you talking about?
can get viral clips. I'd be much more famous and make a lot more money if I did.
You're pretty famous and you make a lot of money. What? Oh my God, I hate Tim Pool so much.
It's worse off in terms of growth in 2025 as compared to
Bro.
2024.
People driving on the street have to endure billboards of this fucking retard. And
You look at Dow Jones and S&P 500.
They're both up quite a bit right now.
But lower growth rate.
Dave's not a debater. This is the problem I have with a lot of conservatives trying to go in and debate a dude who can rattle off metrics. And my response to Parker is, woohoo, graph go up. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Graph go up. Joe Biden, he get graph go up.
I don't know what the hell that.
What is that? That's embarrassing. It's more embarrassing. That might be.
Yeah,
if you
these
were to
guys
say
are all
graph
fucking-
grow up, what are you doing, man? Tim Pool's a fucking retard too. Tim Pool cannot also not debate. He can't, because whenever Tim Pool gets fucking made fun of or he loses, he posts something on Twitter like, I was just fucking with you guys. I'm not actually retarded. Remember that diner fucking freak out he had?
Don't come to my sad.
Don't come to my sad, yeah.
Asked, what does Dave contribute to the right-wing space? Which is a good question, because it seems like Dave only makes whatever movement he's part of look worse.
Like, he also makes his bowel movements look worse because of the anal sex.
I don't know what.
He's the bottom. He has to be.
And that's not true. He also shows up to movements and then like monetizes, makes a bunch of money off them, and then leaves.
But if he tried having a conversation about a conversation,
I'd rather not.
Okay.
He brings to the table, and even when his friend is asked about it here, he doesn't even try to say Dave's good at what he does or anything like that. He just says Dave's a good dude. But of course,
that's you know, that's bad. Oh, you know that's bad.
According to Piers, that's not even true. It's so funny. He immediately responds to Dave being
I'm probably a little better than David this, and I like Dave a lot.
duplicitous little shit.
I think I'm probably better than David this, and I like Dave a lot, but I think I'm probably a little better than David this.
Okay, well let's
What is
put
it that you like about Dave Will? I'm actually so curious. Like, what does he contribute to the right wing space?
That Will Chamberlain, that Will Chamberlain guy.
I mean, he's just a good dude.
He's just a. Hey, what does he contribute to the right wing
So
space?
that doesn't mean
he's a good dude. Yeah. He's a good dude.
Like, we can just start there. Like,
Do you know
actually
what?
the
He's
person,
not.
he's a
He's
good
not.
dude.
He's not really.
Yeah.
Because I when I went to do Megyn Kelly's show in Miami and did Patrick Bet-David's, Dave Rubin asked me to go on his podcast, which involved going the wrong way out of Miami for an hour and then crisscrossing back to Patrick. And I said, you know what? I'll do it as a favor to a guy that's been on my show a lot. So I went and did all that, and literally about 3 months later, he's dumping all over me in public. And I was like, wow, you really are a duplicitous little shit.
Damn.
Point for Pierce. We have to give Pierce the point on that one. He's right.
And don't forget, Dave Rubin's the guy that cancels his Disney Plus like 4 times a year.
Yeah. Continually canceling it.
And no,
Well,
you live and
I
learn.
can
But
only
the
speak to my
idea,
own
the idea
interactions.
that Dave Rubin is
So-
a good guy, I'm afraid is not borne out by my experience. I thought he was utterly,
Hold on. I want to vouch
utterly
for what Will's
duplicitous.
saying.
So things just keep getting worse for Dave, and quite a few people have had a falling out with him or cut him off.
I remember this.
Like since Rogan didn't have him on, then he started trashing him. And during the last podcast they did, he kept pressuring Rogan to do his show.
Oh, why would, that's cringe. That's really hardcore cringe. That is really, really cringe. Oof.
Rogan clearly wasn't interested, so it was awkward. Like, Dave just sounds so insufferable. I mean, begging someone to do your podcast during a podcast is embarrassing. And apparently, even if you
I don't
do him a
even like
favor,
having
go on a
guests
show,
normally, so
which-
I don't really beg people anything.
Yeah.
I'll ask, but if they say no, I'm like, all right, whatever, I don't care. You know, probably would have hated you anyway.
I don't think many people really care to do. Like, it doesn't benefit Piers Morgan to go on there, but he decided to do Dave a favor, and in return, Dave talked shit behind his back. So it sounds like Dave probably burned that bridge, which was pretty stupid. You know, Piers is really popular, and he was nice enough to do Dave's show, but still, it's not enough.
Dude, what Pierce is doing, listen, Pierce Morgan is annoying. He has a lot of dumb takes, and trust me, he's blocked me. But I'm going to give it to Pierce. Out of all the boomers that have come over here, he knew how to get engagement.
Yeah.
Like, he is
He's
really
the savviest one.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's someone on his team, but he is really good. He's doing that you don't really see this. You see this a lot on like regular news, but this is a podcast. You don't see this a lot on podcasts when they like 4 people debate. Like, you remember news shouting, like just there's news shouting hardball, where it's a bunch of people screaming at each other. He does this really well, and he knows how to. He doesn't have to do anything, bro. This guy just sits there. He just lets all these people yell at each other.
Smart.
So I don't know how it's worth dealing with him, and it's crazy because he offers nothing. But he couldn't believe when Rogan went to his show. Knows that
happened there. It's a little weird for me for my book.
We'll do your
show on Rogan's podcast. I asked him, and our PR people asked him about a bajillion times to go on for my book. We did not get a response, as far as I know. So I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't owe you anything.
What happened there? It's a little weird for me to say that publicly.
And
then why? Why did you say it publicly?
When Rogan stopped having him on, Dave started talking shit about him. So he's really petty, and he's always just
Hey, too lazy? He's a gay guy.
Yeah, they're all like this.
For him, like a month, he's suspicious. Told him not to take it because she knew it was suspicious, but of course Dave didn't give a shit.
I said, who's funding this? And he said, it's a French businessman.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's she talking about? Let me go back a bit. Is there room for them to produce videos? For the media.
Yeah, the
company.
Tenet Media.
Tenet Media.
Ruben,
Okay,
that
got
kind
it.
of money's because she knew it was suspicious, but of course Dave didn't give a
Now,
shit.
the Tenet Media thing, that was that shitty Christopher Nolan movie where time was different or whatever? Is that what that was?
Lens flares.
Okay, yeah.
I said, who's funding this? And he
Inception
said it's a French businessman. And Dave would have no reason to lie to me that he's
Megan. He's a gay guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain to you why the reasons he has to lie to you. He's a gay guy.
said that explicitly. And not for nothing, but the conversation went on, and I will tell you that I told him not to do it. And that was not necessarily because I knew anything about the funding. We didn't get into that more than him saying it was his French guy. But I don't have good feelings about this Lauren Chen. And I was right.
So even people around him knew something was up, but of course Dave couldn't turn $5 million Teal charge.
The only thing they can't, I will say this, I can say this.
He's such a cheap.
The only thing that can defeat a sassy gay guy,
black woman,
always
about it, because that's like pocket change for Teal.
Rock paper scissors, man. Black woman wins.
And he's such a cheap ass, okay, that it was one of the reasons him and Charlie had a falling out, and we'll get to that in a second. He likes to live above his means, and he told me that he needed $5 million to buy some house in some swanky neighborhood. So we went to.
Where does he live? I'm not trying to dox him. I'm just saying, what city does he live in?
His friend, billionaire Peter Thiel, and asked for $5 million. But Peter Thiel then asked for a percentage,
Where does he live? Dave?
I'm going to loan you this money, but if I'm going to be the bank of Thiel, you're going to pay interest. And he was, I can't believe he's a billionaire. This would be a drop.
Whoa. Billionaires become billionaires because they make money with their money.
Yeah, they don't hand out millions to gay guys.
Did he think he was going to give him an interest-free loan?
In a bucket, he could just give me the $5 million, and he's going to make me pay.
That is childlike. That mentality. Whenever you hear somebody say that is people who will never make money. That is broke bitch mentality.
Entitled piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Bappa, check your 3 months ago. Okay. You want to take a nice look? You want to really see how?
He posted it.
He sold his place in Sherman Oaks. And now he lives in Miami, and they released this video on life and architectural design.
Okay, so we're not even doxing him. He posted it. Okay.
In Miami, Dave Rubin's world is not.
Sorry, who is this?
I have no fucking
Life and architectural design.
There's an AI tag, yeah.
A studio. It is a home filled with structure, sunlight, and two young voices running through the hallway. Here, media strategy is planned at a kitchen counter. Business calls happen
between... Okay, skip to 449.
Oh, look, he's there with a Dr. Mike.
Happen between family routines.
440? Got it.
449, yeah.
Janet and their children, building a life centered around privacy, structure, and warm South Florida light. His Miami home stands quietly behind the gates of an established community. But once you step...
Where? What community?
...onto the wide red brick driveway, the sense of scale becomes clear. The facade is finished in smooth white stucco, softened by tall palms and layered tropical greenery. God. The two-story chairs in muted blush tones, a low wooden...
So first off, why would you live in... I wouldn't live in Miami.
Pinecrest. Pinecrest, Florida, a suburban area
He's
in
in
Miami-Dade County known
Pinecrest?
for its upscale residences.
Yeah, Pinecrest is pretty
It's
expensive.
very liminal. It almost looks like it looks like a it looks like it's so not Florida. You
Yeah.
know, trees, and then it's just in the middle of Miami.
Yeah, we have some spots like that.
If I'm going to be the bank of teal, you're going to play interest. And he was, I can't believe he's a billionaire. This should be a drop in a bucket. He could just give me the $5 million and he's going to make me pay interest. He's literally talking trash about a guy that loaned him $5 million.
Yeah.
Right? Currently, he had loaned him $5 million. He was talking trash about him.
So now that Dave's career has fallen off, and I don't know if many people care to fund him anymore, I think he's getting desperate, and maybe that's why he took that debate. But after that, I think Trump should pay Dave not to advocate for him. Like, he only makes things worse. He's been getting absolutely how wrong he's been.
Strait of Hormuz and energy.
Oh,
My
we
prediction
played
here is
this.
that everything that the media is now going to say about Iran's going to close the Strait of Hormuz and energy prices are going to go crazy and all these, none of this is going to come to pass.
No.
Gas prices are coming down and will continue to come down. If the United States wants to keep the Strait of Hormuz open, which it does, and Donald Trump said we'll escort ships through if we have to, it's going to stay open.
He's such a smug.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking hilarious.
Such a smug F-slur. It's so smug.
Sounds like the Kurds are starting to enter the country with arms to help the people take out the last vestiges of the IRGC. There's a lot of good things happening. This is Iranians, and you can hear they are chanting Bibi June, Bibi Netanyahu.
Oh, when he fought for the AI thing that they were chanting for
in
yeah.
Iran, they are chanting.
Here, he's not very smart. You know,
Sam Cedar does to Dave Rubin. Mental incompetence. Do you mean?
Implied that Dave is cognitively limited.
Is there a difference between, say, what Sam Cedar does to Dave Rubin?
Mental incompetence. Do you mean that they're ignorant, or that they're mentally ill or cognitively
just
limited?
Cognitively limited. But with Dave, you know, there's enough moments where he's misstepped, where they just feel like, okay,
he's stupid. Or you just say, call him stupid.
Just say he's dumb. We got a wounded antelope.
Yeah.
So everyone at that Jubilee debate should be ashamed of themselves for debating someone they know is cognitively limited. It's so funny Dave is so bad at his job, people almost act like it's bullying to...
The ones that, mostly they had
But
horrible
Joker
scowls
smiles
on their faces, but the ones that smiled at me actually seemed like the most dangerous because they were like Joker smiles.
And the weird Joker smiles, it was so distracting.
I'm so fucking glad that all of these fucking... You know who he's friends with, by the way? Adam Carolla.
You know, these houses are burning, you know, and they're not letting us build them back up.
Distracting and so unpleasant. You can't have discourse. I don't know how you pulled it off.
You know, truly, to sit around 20 people that have nothing but hatred for you, like there wasn't even I tried my best. I kind of didn't want to do it because
Jillian Jacobs is also retarded. These people are all retarded. They're all fucking retards.
Been through enough versions of the internet and dealt with the hate and the whatever. My team really wanted me to do it. I was like, you know what? I'll give it. I'll do it. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I tried to say I'll show you a little respect to start this thing. They offered nothing for 2 hours and 55 minutes. I think I did a very nice job. I did have one blip moment where I kind of blanked on something, and I fully grant that.
So I don't think it can get more pathetic than this. This guy is something else.
Oh no! It can't get more pathetic than this. I got you, because we got a lot of new listeners, and it can't actually get more pathetic than this, Mr. Too Lazy.
Oh boy!
It's the best 3-minute set of my life. Mersh, have you ever been invited to Hot Gay Comics?
Nah.
Okay.
Hello! Holy Jesus, people showed up. I'll be damned. How you doing? Yes, how are you? We were a little nervous because this is above ground, and a lot of times gay people only do things in groups below ground.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that
does
means.
Does anyone understand that joke?
I mean, I would assume most bathhouses are above ground. I don't know if they have like Mormon corridor or Scientology corridors and shit. And
I feel like the Cruisin' Club was above ground. I don't think it was underground.
No, I know.
But I'm glad you're all here. This is very exciting. Hot Gay Comics live for television.
This is a conservative thought leader.
By a show of hands, how many of you have televisions? You have a pretty good. Okay, and how many of you have the Here Network?
Nobody.
Okay, we've got some work to do, but we're very good. So do we have all gay people? Is everyone here gay?
Oh my God, who cares?
You're gay. Very, very good, very good. Do we have a lot of discussion? Like, did some of you just come out right then? I should tell you
They're
I'm
saying
gay.
in the chat that you're only invited to mid-gay comics.
We're at a gay show. I thought this would be a good way of doing it. Do we have some lesbians? I sense.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Is anyone from Utah? Anyone recently married? Is anyone recently married?
I sense.
Okay, give me a place.
You're supposed to ask a question, then do a joke, then ask a question, not just keep asking
Just
questions.
keep asking questions.
In the
No, this isn't a stand-up. He's taking a survey.
Right.
crowd tonight. Okay, we're a little lesbian heavy on this side. We may have to move some of you. And straight people, I should ask about the...
Mostly women.
Really? That was disproportionately powerful. Really? That's
Like when you fuck a black guy?
Not many straight here. You, sir, obviously straight with your 4 chicks. And, a lot of straight people. Really? I was going to have security remove like 3 or 4 of you, but I guess...
He doesn't have a set.
We
Is he
can't
just
do
riffing?
that.
Is
Do
that
we
what
have
he's just
any
riffing, right?
gays
Just riffing.
relationships, or as I like
He's
to call
doing
them,
good.
gays from the future. You two, look at the way you're sitting. You guys are mounting each other in love. Look, how long you been doing it? 7 years. Which in gay years, 30? What are we talking? What is that? 7 years. What's the trick? 7 years. No
Oh,
trick.
the trick
Oh.
is we still fuck other guys?
Yeah.
Ta-da! You have AIDS. All right. Let me see if first off, see if there's any one of these.
Yeah, on YouTube I can do these. Max
for it.
Pringle for 2 said Tim Pool had Chrissy Mayer on 3 times. He's weak. James Grant for
that's so
5
embarrassing.
said, speaking of Glenn Greenwald, did you see him dismantle all the Trump people on that show?
Yes.
Also, DL, going up after Big J is not the smartest thing.
Yeah. Irish Serpent says the sassy gay trope was started by gay Jews. Did not know that. Did not know that. I was not aware. Is that a Will and Grace thing? Guys, if you want to help us out, revengeofthecis.locals.com. It's just down below. $7 a month. How you get Wednesday shows, you get Friday shows, how we keep doing the show. Guys, I made Hunter Biden say the F slur in Pride Month. He hit on me, okay? And I'm a little flabbergasted, okay? Because that guy could have any sibling's wife he wants. And he chose me? We'll be right back. Stay where you're at. Go sign up.
together on.
These days, running a small business can be a big challenge. Whether we're receiving a flower delivery for unclear reasons, or raising the blinds and flipping over the open-closed sign, which is how I spend most of my workday, or even making a latte for a black woman, an iced tea for a white woman, and a coffee for a gently brown guy who could go in a lot of different directions. We've got our hands full. That's why Chase Bank is here for us. When this man in a suit from Chase Bank came down and shook my hand at my place of business, it really solidified what we'd already talked about at his office. Now we're looking at a laptop like my stupid little coffee shop is going to be a big disruptor in the online space. And my Chase business card allows me to make those emergency purchases that I lose sleep at night over. Chase understands my business the way they understand all businesses, as a huge reverse funnel that shoves money upwards to them. Hey, another flower delivery. These'll look great in the bathroom while I'm pooping blood from the stress. Now I'm flipping over that open-closed sign again. Is that a new stadium with Chase's name on it? How'd they afford that? I'll be in this bathroom for a while. Better toss it to the announcer.
At Chase Bank, we're about more than just foreclosing on American servicemen while overseas. We're about small business. So when you think of Chase, don't think of the 2008 financial crash. Think of your local sympathetic small business.
Flower delivery.
Yeah, guys, we're good on flowers for a while.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We appreciate it. Getting through. So, you ever get those alerts that, like, I'm sure you, LifeLock or something similar, where it goes like, your stuff is in the dark web. Everybody's stuff is in the dark web now.
Yeah.
There's literally no way not to be.
Meta has revealed that
More than what?
more than 20,000 users of its Instagram platform had their accounts compromised in a recent incident where we have learned about attackers using what is a support platform, Meta's AI support system.
Wait, so they're using AI to hack Instagram?
Reset passwords. So joining us live now to talk about what we know about this incident and also what you and I need to know about it going forward. We've got Matt Rose, who's the CXO of TechRage IT, joining me live now via Zoom. And Matt, we appreciate you joining us today here on Fox 35 News Plus.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So first, what do we know about this incident and kind of what was behind these, so many Instagram users getting their accounts essentially hijacked?
Weren't you talking about Mersh on Twitter, and I didn't keep up with it? Some account chick that was has a bunch of blackmail on dudes.
Oh yeah, I was kind of joking though. It was just some chick that like popped up in a community and fucking disappeared now, and everybody's starting to panic.
One of those that probably got a little too
And I was
talky
like,
with people.
oh, did somebody send their dick to this girl? Probably.
Yeah, so what Meta's coming out and saying is that there was a vulnerability.
Our life better.
Classic sense that, something in the code or something of that nature, or was it a vulnerability of the AI tool?
Guys, please, new B-roll footage. That iPhone still has a physical button. Has a physical button on it.
Yeah, it's probably a headphone jack.
It's an iPod Mini.
Not following instructions, and that's the one.
Guys, that's Instagram from like 10 years ago.
Something I don't think we know yet that I think is an interesting potential wrinkle to this. But basically what happened
that's
was
even older.
The tool was supposed to allow that you could use it to reset your password. And if you think about typically when you reset your password, it usually will want to verify via some method. So it normally would send you an email and ask for a code or something of nature. And it did that, but you could give it any email address.
So wait, to reset the password, you could give it any email address and it would send you a reset code?
Okay, that's a vulnerability.
And it would send that to that email address, not verify that's actually an email that was on file. So these attackers were able to utilize it to send the code to any email they want. And so then they were able to reset the password for accounts that very much didn't belong to them unless they had multi-factor authentication turned on.
I always have that shit turned on. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And these AI-powered, support systems, chatbots, that kind of thing, they're becoming more common when it comes to, trying to to get some help on a social media platform or on a website or something like that. Is this something that is was just an issue with how this?
No, it's going to happen all the time. It doesn't matter. Look, all your stuff is already out there. Everyone's Social Security got leaked. We already know that. There's an update for the Cars for Kids thing.
Well, it's back. We're talking about that catchy Cars for Kids jingle that many of you probably really find annoying.
Well, now they have to call the court documents. They have to call it Cars for Yids.
Cars for Yids is funny.
Yeah.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Well, in California, a judge is now ruling several weeks ago that the ad had to stop airing. But now a new court order is giving the ad new life. Well, at least for now, anyways. Let's bring in our Alex Stone and legal analyst Brian Buckmeyer.
The judge said while this goes on, they're allowed to keep airing the commercial in California.
Let's start with you. What's the court saying?
Yeah, it's going to be that earworm that we're hearing all day today, right? 1-877 Cars for Kids. But so this went back to a Southern California man who said he donated a vehicle after he heard the ad on the radio and thought the money was going to be going to needy children. But he then learned, and this was part of his lawsuit, that the money was actually going to Orthodox Jewish programs in New York and New Jersey, and the money was going to Israel. That the money was being used to send teenagers to Israel and for a $16 million building there that the organization has. So the lower...
A $16 million building?
Court ruled that Cars for Kids violated California's false advertising laws because the money was not in bulk, according to the judge, who, by the way, the judge had never heard this ad, and the attorneys for the plaintiff said there's nobody
the
on
fucking
earth
judge
that
live
has
under a rock?
Yeah.
Never heard this ad before on TV or radio, but the judge said she had never heard it, but she found that Cars for Kids has been violating the false advertising laws by not sending almost all of the money or all of it to help needy children. The plaintiff said that the money in California was only used to buy backpacks at one point, promotional backpacks for Cars for Kids,
Oh my God.
but that none had gone to needy children. Cars for Kids, they have said through all of this, they're going to fight it, that the money does go to help children that are in need.
In Israel.
That we have a new statement from them now that an appellate court is saying that this ad can continue airing in California for now, while the appellate court
Yeah, but at this point, why would you give it to them? Anything to them?
No.
Like, they're too late now. Your whole thing's burned down, man.
All new at 5, a trip to Florida almost turns into a trip to jail
Yo, hold on, girl. You thick. You thick, though.
for a man visiting New York. According to a lawsuit, this man right here claims he was wrongfully detained by Osceola County.
Damn, shaped like fucking Betty Boop.
Sheriff's deputies. Turns out this is the man they were actually looking for. Fox 35's Alexis Clevenger joins us live from Osceola County tonight. So Alexis, how did this all happen?
It's going to take a long time because she's going to go from the top of her head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Hannah, I can tell you it turns out deputies actually didn't have the right address. That's according to not only a newly filed lawsuit, but
That
also the
happens all the time.
Sheriff's office. And so they showed up to this condo where a 70-year-old man and his wife were staying at, and they thought that he was the person they were looking for.
Look, hey, you know what? They were both Mexican.
Things happen.
What are we going to do?
It started with a knock at the door.
Sheriff's office.
Deputies on the outside and 70-year-old Fred Tontolo on the inside.
His immediate instinct was something's wrong. He ended up calling 911 because he wasn't sure who was at the door.
Tontolo and his wife were staying at this condo complex in Davenport back in March of 2025.
Where is this? Where is this? Oh my God. Ronald Reagan. Go think of Ronald Reagan Boulevard.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep. I know exactly where this is.
Davenport.
This is right on the border of Osceola and Polk County.
Yes.
Back in March of 2025. But their getaway quickly took a turn.
Help! Hey, there ain't no help. Help! The deputies pulled him out of the unit, brought him to the ground, roughed him up, and handcuffed him.
According to a newly filed lawsuit, deputies had the wrong man. The lawsuit says they were trying to find a man named Joel.
Bro, look, I'll make the racist joke if you want, but they actually do look nothing alike. Like, they don't look anything alike.
Salazar. Attorneys claim that the man.
Look, same guy.
And the victim had a more than 25-year age gap and an approximately 70-pound weight difference. And an attempt to locate notice listed Unit 3401 as Salazar's last known address.
Way to dox him.
The problem, according to the lawsuit, Unit 3401 didn't exist. Instead, deputies allegedly assumed the correct unit was 1401.
So they just assumed and went in there?
Dude,
and went there.
They're so sloppy.
Frustrating for all of us on our side is that this was entirely preventable. This never should have
if
happened.
the fucking warrant was for a fucking address that didn't exist, then they just didn't have a valid warrant. That doesn't mean you get to go to the right house. It means you don't have a fucking warrant. Like, what the fuck?
but they don't care. They do whatever they want.
The Osceola County Sheriff's Office acknowledges deputies detained the wrong man.
When they looked at the picture, they realized it was not the right person. They immediately stood him up, unhandcuffed him, apologized, and then told their supervisors what happened.
The sheriff's office.
Yeah. But again, like Virgie said, if the number isn't on the warrant, you don't get to just go to.
Yeah.
You
don't get to go.
It was a
whoopsie-daisy.
typo.
You don't get to keep trying houses.
Says an internal affairs investigation found 2 deputies violated agency procedures. Both deputies.
Look at him. You could tell. They fucked up.
He's received 32-hour suspensions without pay.
Wow, 32-hour suspension for detaining somebody, throwing him on the ground, and scaring his wife.
That's not even a full 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
2 other deputies were involved. A recruit and a deputy showed up for backup. They were cleared of any wrongdoing.
We are very sorry this happened to this man. Law enforcement officers are human, obviously, but we never want to make this mistake.
No, but it's not a mistake. You actively
minor
broke
mistake.
the law. Because if I'm going 100 and 110 on the turnpike, I can't go, look, I'm sorry I made this mistake. Water under the bridge?
Yeah, it's look, these things happen.
So frustrating.
And since this incident happened, the sheriff's office says that they've been able to use this as a training opportunity.
Guys, it's a learning experience. Sue him.
To ensure that something like this doesn't happen again. Live in Kissimmee.
I'd sue him.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck him. I'd sue him. Fuck him.
What a nightmare.
Speaking of nightmare, Mersh.
And thank you so much, Ashley. So when school's out for summer, how many times do you hear teens say,
he's going to play a game of dodgeball.
Or there's nothing to do.
I know.
Just got to get them out of the house, basically.
Well, take a look at.
So, to get him out of the house, what Planet Fitness is going to do is make him your fucking problem.
What?
Yeah. So Planet Fitness this summer is giving free passes all summer to teenagers.
The screen, because if there's a Planet Fitness near you, you might want to just send them to the gym.
Go fuck yourself. Be a parent. You're going to send them out to fuck up some other people's workouts, you fucking assholes?
To be fair, it's Planet Fitness.
No one's working out.
Yeah, nobody cares.
What
They're
about-
there for the free pizza.
They don't do that anymore because of COVID.
That's hilarious.
That's because those free teen memberships are back for the 6th year in a row. Planet Fitness tells us it has invested $460 million in waived membership dues, hoping to make a difference.
But the only difference you're making is you're making my workout impossible, because then what happens is Zoomers just fucking go out there to hang out. Like they just fucking
That's it,
hang
yeah,
out at
like
the gym all
like
day.
they do at the mall and shit.
So we're going to talk about this program with trainer David Jarrett, and he didn't come alone. He brought
some random girl he found on the street. Ma'am, are you okay? Are you safe?
15-year-old daughter, Jill.
And you just celebrated your birthday on Monday. Yes.
Why is that so exciting? A lot of people had their birthday on Monday.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
Fucking cunt.
So happy belated.
Sorry, I'm a little mad because I have mixed feelings because Hunter Biden's in love with me. Hunter Biden is in love with me.
You.
So you got to talk to us here about why Planet Fitness believes that these free passes for the summer, and it sounds like it's really a good thing for teenagers to kind of get out there and get active.
Oh, absolutely. We spend so much time on digital media and all that.
and we need to get a break for them. We need to get out. We need to, use our bodies. It helps mentally and physically, and giving this outlet to teenagers during the summertime is a great way to keep them active and keep them in those habits that they might miss not being in the structured school.
Dad, I love listening to you, but what is going through your mind right now? There were a lot of facial expressions.
I was just thinking that's all true.
It is, yeah? Do you like working out? Is that something you enjoy?
Yeah, it's really fun to work out with my friends to like
Your daughter's 15 and sounds retarded.
Wow.
get us all together, walk to the gym, like really close. And since it's free, it's like you don't have to worry about like getting a job or anything.
Exactly. See, Dad? You don't have to worry about getting a job. You're like, you don't have to pay.
Dad has to worry about the job, yeah.
So obviously, not having to pay is a big perk of it, but what are some of the other things that come from teenagers being able to get in there and actually...
Well, so what happens is, there's many cases of those teenagers go in there and use the locker room to have sex
Yes.
with their girlfriends. This happens
Yes.
that happened at our gym. A couple years ago, there was a kid that, teenage, probably 17 years old, whatever, high school kid that was like banging his girlfriend. And, like he would go into, there's the two locker rooms, but then there's this one like locker room that's like the handicap one that you could lock the door, but it's a shower and everything
Sure.
in it. So they were going in there and they were like caught banging in there.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Be a part of the...
Here, give us this ball.
Be a part of it for
6
free.
pounds. You were carrying this like it was like a little basketball.
Well, the
Whoa, ma'am. Wow, that's kind of racist. Are you saying it's in its nature or something?
Wait, how much is a basketball? That's heavy. 6 pounds? Okay, here, I'll toss it to you. Here.
There we
go.
Ah, you broke my finger. I'm suing the station.
Immediate.
But one of the
Yeah, no, this is a nightmare, man. It's a fucking nightmare. But Planet Fitness is already garbage anyway. The gym is basically free
Yeah,
to
it's
begin
already
with.
a dog shit nightmare place to
I
go.
Well, today is a very special graduation day for a family from Macomb County.
Now, mother and son are both getting their diplomas. Now, this is Natalie and Julian. He was born when she was 16, and she made the difficult decision to drop out of school. And over the years, she was a single mom juggling jobs.
Where's the dad?
And she tried to get her GED, but the workload was overwhelming. So now we fast forward to...
She tried to get your GED and the workload was overwhelming.
Yeah.
Retarded people pass the GED.
It's so easy, dude.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
Last year, when Natalie mentioned to a friend it would be cool to
Alternative headline: Single mother makes son's graduation about herself somehow.
Yes. Congratulations, ma'am. And she's probably going to tag along with him. When
Of
he
course.
goes to after party, he goes, guess what? Your mom's driving. Oh, fuck, man.
graduate the same year as her son. Well, her friend told her to go for it.
Go fuck herself.
What we did there. But because it's never too late to finish what you started, in just a few hours, they're both going to graduate.
Well, congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Okay, wow, we got Natalie and Julian here. First of all, what's it like for you to know that mom's gonna be crossing the stage with you today?
I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think I feel like it's even better than just walking
What's it
the
like
stage.
being Samoan?
Oh, my God. That is a not good-looking
with
dude.
my friends, because I know my mom's been through a lot.
My mom's?
Her younger years.
You have more than one?
Since she did it to take care of me. So I think it's a blessing to be able to walk the stage with her and share this big moment.
And to get to this point, as we mentioned, that's a long process. What does it feel like for you knowing that you've gotten to this point and everything you went through to make this happen?
Yeah, at first I was like,
At first, I was like, I could barely read, but then when I went to go take the GED, I was like, if my fucking retarded son can do it, like, I can fucking do it.
Now they're going to make me like the head hotel maid.
They let me bring the little K-cups home if I'm good. Well, the damaged ones.
The one.
I don't think I can do it.
Sorry, not even K-cup.
Because I had tried
Fucking
before,
hotels
like
have
two
this
other
like off-brand coffee maker. It's
Yes.
the worst. There's different ones.
The Inspresso?
Tassimo.
Yeah, the Inspresso.
The Tassimo's another one. The
Tassimo.
Is that the one where you just put a bag in like a plastic?
It's the
and then,
bag.
like,
the bag that
bag
it fills
and
until
then-
it bursts out of the bottom. Is
That or the one I like the ones where it's just the paper discs.
Oh
that
yeah,
have coffee in it.
yes, the paper disc. Yep. Those are bad.
times. But now, like, knowing that I'm doing it and I'm
I'm
doing
doing it.
I ain't doing it. I'm 50 and I'm a high school graduate.
like it makes it so
It's the most educated person in her family.
extra special. So I mean, I feel good. I'm like, this is like, check it off my list. I'm good.
So do you think that's what really
I
motivated
saw a
you
video the
then?
other day. It was like a black guy crying because he was watching. I shit you not. It was the first person from his family to graduate high school, and he was crying at the graduation.
That is embarrassing.
Yes. Knowing that you would be doing it with him, so you're like, gotta get this.
But the thing is, you think about it, like you're graduating high school and you're turning 25. That's crazy.
Yeah. Have you seen hood proms?
I have seen videos of them. Okay, before you talk, let me tell you what I've seen when it comes to hood stuff. I have seen the black dudes doing the protos, like fucking all ghetto hooded out. The women are dressed like fucking ratchet hoods.
Yeah, they're flashing money.
Yes,
they got like,
yes,
they'll have
then
like
yes,
entire
then yes,
stage.
I have seen things
They'll
like
come
that.
out on an entire stage with balloons and like pyro and shit.
And it's like, it's prom.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hood prom. Is there a compilation? Compilation. Here you go. Got it.
Yeah, hood prom rules.
Let's check out some hood proms up there.
Now, where does one wear this?
Ratchet.
To a masquerade ball. Tonight.
Oh my God, it's so
It's so
cringe.
ridiculous.
Oh no. Bro, black people who treat like fucking getting out of high school like they got their fucking master's degree.
Yeah.
Sorry, master.
Yeah, you know how many of them graduate? It is fucking something to celebrate.
It's so funny though. I saw one picture. It was like the dude with the stack of money in front of the car, and he's doing the hood prom shit. And what the funniest thing is on Twitter, I saw somebody about. He goes, he's like, ends will basically ball hard like this and celebrate this hard just to graduate and go work at a Wendy's.
Yes. Here we go.
It's so hood. It's so.
You're not getting married.
They're literally no, but this is like the peak of black exists. Like high school is as good as it's gonna get.
Oh my God. But it's just a prom.
No, I know.
There you go.
Did you guys see the one where the guy had like fucking like $2,000 maybe, and it was like he had like a bunch of hundreds on each side of it, so it looked like he had like
Yeah.
50K. Took a bunch of pictures with it. Goes out to his fucking the party for the graduation. Gets shot and killed for the money.
Yep, immediately.
Idiot.
Yeah, I mean, because you're basically just sending these kids out like hood pinatas. Like you're just sending them out to a roadway inn on MLK with stacks of cash and a tuxedo. They're hood pinatas.
Just don't hang them because you'll get in trouble. I meant pinatas, you fucking racist.
Yo, is that Scav wearing thermals?
It's ridiculous, bro.
Oh my
Hood
God. Bro, they go on the they'll cash like one of their paycheck, like a bunch of their paychecks,
Just so they can hold
just
money.
so they can
Like
hold
shit.
money. Instead of putting it somewhere that like builds interest.
That's that that pineapple Kool-Aid money, dog.
What is this? What the fuck is this?
Some Fifth Element type shit.
Yeah. 3/5
Man,
element.
you look
3/5 element.
look like a-
Okay. I also would have accepted plead the 5th element.
Yes.
Ma'am, you look like a sofa in 1987.
Oh my God, a really uncomfortable one. She looks like a backrooms monster.
Yes.
Looks like a fucking Pluto Nash extra.
Pluto Nash, that's a good one. Pluto Nash is good. Fuck, what a bad movie.
Like a stripper
Pluto
in
Nash.
Pluto Nash.
A stripper and Pluto Nash. Yeah.
Oh, they're dressed like they're going to the Met. It's weird.
Yeah.
All rise for the national slander. Bad bitch salute. Ugly hoe, sit down. We are now entering I don't give a fuck nation. It's war. I'm the
Ugly
motherfucking
hoes, sit
president.
down.
Yo, all you did was pass algebra with a C.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like this? Fuck. Bro, when I went to prom, I was just trying to get laid. Like, I didn't really care about the theatrics of it.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. All right, so this was over at a Pride March.
Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. Charlie Kirk got what he deserved.
It's funny.
Do these people support political violence?
The way he handles them is pretty funny. I give him credit.
Oh, I got it. I got him.
By a gay guy? Nah.
No.
That's assault, right? That's assault, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
That's assault.
Yeah.
Is it? Yes.
Screaming it doesn't change it.
You fucking asshole! Get! Oh, I don't care. I'll punch you in the face if I have to.
Do you support political violence? Do you condone what that lady just did?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, he didn't see anything now. We're gonna run. Ready?
Now, this is my favorite part. He gets all of them to do cardio. It's so, because this guy's a runner. You can tell, you'll see right away he's a runner. What?
He's too out of shape. Let's see how long he can hang for. Look, he's already sweating. He's about to collapse.
I'm wearing leather, you moron. Of course I'm sweating.
All right, let's go this way now. We're gonna see how long they can hang for. Oh, look, he couldn't hang. He had to stop. Physical activity is his Achilles heel. Oh, now she's coming. Look at her. Look at her.
Well, she could use it. She could use it.
We're gonna get the Pride community in shape. Make America healthy again. She's telling somebody to take over.
Oh, they have to tag in. It's a relay race.
Oh.
Why?
Because you're fat and
Oh,
gross.
probably that.
Why can't you keep running?
Because I just had a double knee replacement, bitch.
I'm sure the knee replacement's the reason why she can't run.
No, I'm sure it didn't help him.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's the fat thing mostly. So, oh, here we go. Frozen put this in there, so we have to see it. There's the new Tubi movie trailer that we're gonna watch here. It's called "Give Me My Baby Back."
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Already room level quality. When you hear there's give it. Mersh and I've watched so many bad movies.
Decorations too and everything. It's,
Yes, the ambient sound, room sound is a very big giveaway
Bro.
of when it's a low rent movie.
Every Tubi movie's budget is as follows: 2 cameras and whatever an Airbnb costs
Yes.
for like 4 days.
You're right.
That's the there you go.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Pizza for the actors.
You're right.
Pizza.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much. You too, baby. Oh.
You see what I mean? The echoey ambient noise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, that fake one that they did for the fucking smoke alarm was way better. Had
Yes.
better audio. That joke trailer was better than this.
Olivia, are you okay?
You and me both, lady.
Yeah.
Someone please call 911.
No, I got a warrant.
Having a miscarriage doesn't mean that this is the end to your parenthood journey. For starters, there's adoption. There's also surrogacy.
These ladies would make an excellent match for the two of you. I'm over this. I'm done with the surgery. Yes. Let's just go home. Morgan? Liv?
You want to be my surrogate? And then she's going to try to take the baby back?
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, this is gonna sound crazy. What do you think about me being your surrogate?
Just because she was a...
But I mean, I want your husband to fuck me.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't
want to do
want...
it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Good college roommate to you doesn't mean she's the right person to help move our life forward.
I at least want someone I'm familiar with, someone I can trust, someone we can trust.
What makes her trustworthy?
She white.
Yeah, I mean, period.
How's the pregnancy going? It's going. Yeah, some days are easier than others, but being a mommy has its ups and downs, right? I'm sorry. I thought you said a mommy, like you were the mommy. I'm pregnant.
Honestly, dog, I'm just trying to take it day by day with this whole surrogacy thing, man, and be empathetic.
Is she going to try to bang him?
Do you always do that?
Do what, exactly?
Roam around the house at 3 o'clock in the morning, going through my daughter's mail.
Didn't you say that her and Morgan got into it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she poisoned her. Morgan.
I carried that baby for 9 months. I pushed that baby out of my body. They didn't let me hold him. They can't keep taking things from me.
What the fuck, man? To be original. All right. This was Steven Spielberg talking about his new movie, Disclosure Day. It's weird.
This
is weird.
Were just known overnight. If the government announced, yes, we have been keeping this from you since 1947, that would mess up a lot of people. And the movie also takes the position of the church. What does this do to the fundamental beliefs that many of us have? And, is God our God only on this planet? Or is God a God for every system where there's civilization, intelligent life, and even developing life?
It's with him. It's always this predictive programming bullshit that he does. It's all the time. It's just like, oh wow, he's making this new movie about Disclosure Day, about alien stuff. At the same time, they're saying aliens are real. I don't know, man. It's always like that with him.
Or like coming out with Band of Brothers the day after 9/11.
Yeah. Wow. They filmed it pretty fast.
I mean, it's pretty crazy when you think about it. It came out like the weekend after 9/11, and it was like the highest rated thing. Everyone was home watching it, and everyone joined the military because of it.
Yeah, yeah. Xander Invictus says 12 years a slave to the grind.
That's pretty funny. Yes, we got Fly Swatter for 5 said gay male numbers in Florida are down. Royce and Mersh, quick, you know what to do.
I actually don't.
We have a chance to do the gayest thing
we've ever done. Well, Hunter, I might. You never know. Hunter Biden is hitting on me, so I got that going for me right now. So I got all that going for me right now.
We're 14 and we're in love.
A lot of people say that we're too young to be together, that I'm gonna be a teen mom. This is ridiculous.
She'll be pregnant by next year.
I don't know. Whoa.
I mean, no, you're 14. There's no problem with you two being together, but I can tell already that you're both like latchkey kids living very adult lives, and that's what's troublesome.
A fake Instagram that sent me a DM with their pictures and telling me that she was dating Jonathan.
She's allowing us to hang out, sleep over, and just basically have a lot of freedom.
Basically, like just dress like I'm 27 years old.
God, look how fat this bitch is.
That I'm setting up my daughter for failure.
You are. Absolutely are. Where's your dad? Where's the dad?
I am Leilani, and this is my boyfriend, Jonathan. I was sleeping in my mom's bed last night because I'm not really allowed to sleep with him.
I feel like it is self-respect and.
Wow, so she was just laying in bed, fully dressed.
That's how you don't sleep fully dressed?
That we have.
There's only a certain days I can hang out with him. If I have good grades,
He was sleeping in his Armani Exchange shirt.
she lets me go.
That's what I mean. It's literally just the fakest setup.
Yeah.
Really allowed to sleep over, but if we were to stay in my bed, we would have to keep the door open. We've been together for a year.
I saw
Why
her
do you
around
live
school.
together?
I don't know
what's happening.
I know. Do they live together?
Yes.
But the first time I actually talked to her was at Wingstop.
Ooh.
Yeah, that tracks.
I went up to her and I got some of her wings, and that's the first time I texted her that same day telling her I'm sorry that I took her wings. And then from there on, we just started talking.
The way I found out about it.
Oh my God! Look at all the Mexican death goddesses. Ugh.
That's just The Rock's daughter.
Bruja.
There was a fake Instagram that
They call that a Finstagram.
sent me a DM with their pictures and telling me that she was dating Jonathan. I was very disappointed because I tried to keep an open relationship with Leilani.
She was upset because I didn't open up to her about it. She'd rather have me open up than go hiding behind her back. So she was upset that I didn't talk to her. I was just nervous because she's always told me to focus on school and never pay attention
Bro,
to
you
boys
have the
because they'll,
fucking mind of a
stop
child.
me from paying attention.
When I found out she was grounded, so I took away a lot of her phone, her privacy. I took a lot of it away.
I took away a lot of her phone. What does it
Not
even
all of
mean?
her phone. Part of her phone.
Comfortable about 4 months into their relationship, just because I saw the type of kid that he was, how he was treating my daughter, and how he was, being respectful towards me and towards her sister as well.
My parents weren't upset about it. They were supportive.
A lot of my TikToks and Instagram reels, it's mostly about them and their little dates.
Of course.
Ah,
Of course.
there it is. There we go. It's
Because you're a
about
loser
you.
that doesn't know how to make yourself into something.
To their relationship. I feel like
You could be clean burning lamp oil if you really put yourself to the limits. Yeah.
there's not a lot of moms that approve of, their teenagers having relationships. So I found it cute and I just started posting them. I do get a lot of judgment or hate. People are telling me I'm setting up my daughter to be a teen mom.
Some things they say, I would not want my mom following me every time I hang out with my boyfriend. Another person, she said, she should be focused on plenty of time to do this. Another girl, my 14-year-old would not be in a relationship like that. This is ridiculous. She's gonna get pregnant by 16.
Yeah, statistically speaking,
I mean,
yes. Yes, that is true.
Sometimes I respond to them, but for the
Sometimes I respond to them because I don't have a father figure in the house.
And I'd sit here, get dopamine rushes, arguing in the comments.
For the most part, I just turn off the comment.
My baby girl can start dating when she's 18.
Oh, hell no, that's too young. What happened to protecting children? A lot of people say that we're too young to be together. They say that I'm gonna be a bad girlfriend, that I'm cheating on him, or they also say that he's not worth my time.
Yeah, it's the internet. They're going to just say all kinds of shit. It's what they do.
Pregnant by next year.
I see the mom, it all makes sense.
Yo. Got him.
That was sent by a Nightwave Radio.
Got him.
I feel like the supportive is like 90% and we have that like 10% of people hating.
I kind of just ignore them as much as I can.
You're reading them right now.
Yeah.
We're 14 and we're in love. It doesn't really bother me or affect me
You're
at all.
14, you don't know shit.
Yeah, you're retarded.
We're in love.
At the end of the day, they're just comments and they just want to get their attention.
I find it really common for a lot of girls to be posting their boyfriends nowadays, but I find it really cute.
I agree with her.
Mom, can we go watch TV?
Yeah, that's fine.
My mom says
Yeah, we just need you to
in a
naturally
relationship.
ask if
Once
you can
we
go
were
watch TV, and we need a shot of that, and then you just say, okay.
really close when she met him.
I mean, there was the weirdest thing. I'll tell you this. It's a really weird thing that happened to me, like overprotective Hispanic mom. So when I was going to community college, I may have told the story before, but fuck it, I'll say it again. So when I was going to community college, there was this Cuban chick, and Cuban American chick, and her name was, I'm not, this, trust me, it's not doxing anymore. Her name was Barbie, right? For real.
I think I remember this story.
And then I remember that, I don't know, I started talking to her in the community college, and I was like, let's go out on a date. And we went on a date, and like, she goes, yeah, but my mom has to go out with me. So like when we wanted to watch a movie and her mom was there, she was like not allowed to just go on. She was, by the way, an adult. Keep in mind, she's like,
That's
19,
crazy.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that. So I ended up having sex with her in the parking lot of the community college most days.
Yeah. Her mom watching?
No, I wish.
Her mom hanging out?
What do you want to watch? She lets us hang out. She lets us go to the movies like by ourselves. She said as long as she takes us and she drops us off and picks us up. Another thing, she's allowing us to hang out, sleep over, and
That's
basically
not
have
good
a lot
if
of
we're
freedom.
down.
Yeah, that's actually pretty weird.
Guys, keep the door open.
Okay.
There's no reason for them to have closed doors.
Well,
She's only
yeah, in
allowed
case
to
they
come.
want to fuck. Generally speaking, right? You shut the door for that.
If his mom allows him to, or he plays some sports. So if he doesn't have a game that day, so he's allowed to come and stay over the weekend. As well for her, she has to have good grades. She has to be on top of her homework in order for them to be allowed to spend a weekend together. He's not allowed to sleep with her in the same bed room. She has to sleep with me, and he sleeps by himself in her room.
I think my mom's rules do make sense because a lot of people nowadays don't have like kind of the respect and like.
So I'm trying to so the mom thing is, I'm trying to understand what's weird, what's super weird. This isn't that weird.
The fact that they're staying over and the fact
They're
that there's
staying
a
over,
social
I get
media
it.
account, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I don't get it, man. Listen, truly, you were better when you were Barcroft TV or
Yeah,
whatever.
amen.
You just out here just fucking doing. Oh, that one. This is
Don't think you're gonna.
Did you see the Sean Strickland stuff talking about the UFC fight?
No.
And why? Okay.
Don't think you're going to get on the White House card.
Maybe I got to go hang up on Epstein or some shit.
I don't know, dude. I do make fun of Trump a lot. I mean, the list got a little weird. Guys, are we going to release that anytime soon? Which one of you the kids? JD Vance. What's the widow's name? JD Vance is trying to slide up in Erica. If there was some kind of inclusion for fans, it'd be more. But just to go hang out on the fucking Epstein list, I'm not surprised. But I got the call. I got the call. The UFC higher-ups called me, big names. And they said, Sean, I gotta apologize, but you're not Israeli enough to go to UFC 250 Israel edition.
All right, so Dana White is completely losing control over his fighters. Sean Strickland, who's the only American male UFC champion, thinks so much worse, backing him up. The event is because Sean has a ton of support, and now other fighters.
Yeah, Bryce said he wouldn't.
Are backing him up. Also, Dana's always talking about the importance of free speech, and this event is supposed to be about America and freedom. It's called UFC Freedom 250. Really frustrated with, freedom.
Sean Strickland.
One of the fighters you were just introducing, yeah.
He's a nightmare. A nightmare. He says horrible things about lots of different people, and, freedom of...
Well, he gets hit in the head for a living.
Yeah.
Speech.
I'm not surprised, but I got the call. I got the call. The UFC higher-ups called me, big names. And they said, Sean, I got to apologize, but you're not Israeli enough to go to UFC 250 Israel edition.
Man, you would think that the big one, you would want the champ there,
Yeah, it is weird that they...
That part is really odd.
I apologize to Trump, and I just want to prove that I'm Israeli enough for you guys. For instance, whenever the list... disappeared, and Trump goes out there and says to everybody that he can't really go into it because people that by association will get prosecuted and their names will be tarnished. I want to apologize because I don't want them to be prosecuted. Or when Trump goes and bombs the fuck out of Iran that no Americans agree with, that cost Americans $5,000 to $15,000 to go fight Israel's war. I want to apologize. Sorry, I've been a critic of that. My allegiance was apparently in the wrong place, and I just want to apologize. Or when Trump goes out there and says, "Hey, Trump, your approval ratings are the lowest."
Bro, Trump had the whole UFC. Remember when he was getting cheered, and now
he's lost standing ovations.
It's ever been across all demographics. And Trump says, "Well, you know what? I have a 99% approval rate in Israel. I want to apologize, and I want to repent, Apparently, I'm not American enough to go to Freedom 250, but I still got my ticket, so maybe we'll just go. I'll bring the belt, and we'll just stand outside the gate, and we'll just let them know what we really think about Trump and Israel, I'm going to bring the belt. I'm making a big fucking bullhorn, and we're going to go right up to the gates.
God, I hope.
Please do it. You guys are going to be there? Let's fucking go. Not in a threatening way. We're going to do a peaceful protest.
Yeah, be careful.
It's outside with a bullhorn, so, FBI, don't come to my house.
So hopefully Sean goes through with that. I mean, that'd be hilarious if he's there protesting with his belt. So this turned into a huge story, and we're already seeing more and more people change.
Did you see that Sean Strickland got banned from the White House for talking about Israel?
I'm not surprised at all. Freedom of speech is what really makes this country great. And when you can't criticize a foreign nation, come on, man. We ought to be able to criticize our own nation, let alone a foreign nation. In fact, that's the only nation you're not allowed to criticize. Something's going to change because evil empires don't last forever. There's always a rebellion. But what I think personally is that our government is desecrating its role in society by entertaining sports. Our government is to protect and serve the people, and really should be as minimal as possible. When you're doing all of this stuff, hosting sporting events, it's really outside of what the goal of the government was intended to be.
So now fighters seem much less afraid to criticize the UFC, and I think Dana's losing control over them.
They've been doing that.
Yeah.
Shitting
That's
on
forever,
after this
though.
Sean Strickland controversy, and it makes you question if they just got press on the world. This event has
I'm
been a
gonna
great
tell you
job of
guys
it.
that I'm not a big UFC or MMA fan without actually outright saying it. By saying a bunch of things that show I'm actually not an MMA fan.
when
Dana
there's kind of a
White,
decision.
it's absolutely over for him, you guys. Actually,
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Totally crashing out, and like his whole empire is in danger right now. He's gonna be. Is it?
Voice from someone
Guys,
that
Joe
I-
Rogan is totally like melting down right now, and he's gonna kill himself because his whole empire is crumbling. No, he's not.
He's fine.
Well, like, how do you respond? What do? Do you call
It's
him up?
funny because no. It's another great question by you.
So
Joe
Tony
Rogan
Hinchcliffe is
a-
probably going to lock his family in a home and then set it on fire and kill himself
Yeah.
because he had one bad set.
That makes sense.
And we're basically saying it's the end of the world for him now.
He's fine.
a grown-ass man who has his own opinions on different things. And yes, we are really good
So
friends.
Tim Dillon finally tried having sex with a dude for real this time,
And he threw up.
he prolapsed his asshole and died.
Don't call him and say, "What are you doing? Why are you talking about bugs?" I'm talking about bugs too. These are all real things that come into play that night of the fight. And you're going to have different people that work for me, not as high profile as Joe Rogan, who probably have some concerns about a lot of things in doing this event. But we're going to do it. To the best of our ability, we're going to get it done. Whatever Joe Rogan's opinions are, he had said something crazy like, it seems like a gimmick. I mean, what
is
a gimmick mean? It's a real fight with real stakes. You know, you got, Pereira possibly winning.
You know, it's going to be great watching this fight on the White House lawn and seeing all these sports bets, gambling sites, and all the promos and all that stuff. It's going to look, I mean, honestly, what do you think of this
It's gonna look
UFC
so
fight night?
cheap.
This really feels like the idiocracy thing, like
Yeah.
where it's going to be just sponsorships in the White House lawn from corporate events and
Maybe Beef Supreme will fight.
and DraftKings taking bets or
Yes.
whatever, whichever one they use.
His third world title. If he wins the third world title that night, he jumps over John Jones and becomes the greatest of all time. When you talk about a gimmick, there's absolutely nothing gimmicky about this event. We're celebrating 250 years of America. We're gonna have all the representatives of the military there. Every fight on that card means something.
Well, then you should have the champ there, right? Like Strickland should be there since it's so important.
Hey, Dana, what you're doing is describing a bunch of gimmicks.
Yeah, it's a whole gimmick.
Yeah, it's a whole gimmick.
Like, what do you do? Well, it's an honest fight. They're real fights. Fucking just in front of the White House. Bow, bow, bow. Like,
Dad, the gimmick is that it's in front of the White House. That's the gimmick. Anything on YouTube, Mersh?
No, sir.
All right, let me check Ko-Fi real quick before we bounce out of here.
I'm in pain.
Yeah, Mersh ain't feeling too good. No, nothing over there. All right, guys. If you feel better, what you were doing, Nightwave?
Yeah, Nightwave, 10 o'clock tonight. Be there.
Virgie, streaming?
yes, I'll be streaming at sometime, somewhere, someplace.
Pessy, you're next?
Yeah, dog, we're doing Pash Bash. Let's
All right,
go.
we're out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to explain to Marie that Hunter Biden loves me, so I have to figure that out. All right, guys. Bye.